There's a particular loneliness that happens at your own birthday dinner. Everyone who showed up loves you. You can feel it. And somewhere between the second drink and the cake, someone gives a toast, describes you in three adjectives, and you realize they're describing a stranger. Not a bad stranger, a flattering one, generous, easygoing, the steady one. You smile and nod because correcting them would feel cruel, but something inside you goes very quiet. That's the gap no one talks about, the gap between being loved and being understood. We grow up assuming they're the same thing, that if someone loves you, they must know you, that love is a kind of knowing. It isn't. Love is much more common than that. Love is what happens when someone needs you to exist in a particular shape, and you do. Understanding is what happens when someone sees the shape you actually are and doesn't flinch. Most people in your life have done the first. Almost no one has done the second. There's a thing in psychology called object relations. The short version, we don't actually relate to people. We relate to the internal image of them we've built over the years, stitched together from guesses, old moments, what they did when we were 9, who we needed them to be. When your mother says she loves you, she mostly means she loves the version of you she's been carrying in her head since you were small. The image gets updated slowly, if at all. New information that contradicts it tends to get quietly discarded because rebuilding the image is expensive. The brain doesn't want to do it. It's easier to keep loving the picture. That's why people who love you can still be surprised, year after year, by basic things you think. You're on the phone with a parent. They say, "I love you," before hanging up. You say it back. Both of you mean it. And after the line goes dead, you sit there and think, they don't know what I do for work. Not really. They don't know I haven't slept properly in 2 years. They don't know what I think about when I can't sleep. They love me. They love me very much. They just don't know me. Both things are true at the same time, and you've been carrying both for years. And look, sometimes you've been the one doing it too. There are people in your life you love without really knowing. You decided what they were a long time ago, and you stopped looking. You'd be hurt if someone said this to you, but it's true. Understanding takes more than affection. It takes a willingness to be surprised by a person you assumed was already finished forming. Most of us stop doing that somewhere around 30. After that, we love who we already think people are. So this is the thing no one warns you about. You can build a whole life out of being loved and still go to bed feeling unseen. You can be at the center of a family, a marriage, a circle of friends, and the loneliness will not lift because none of them are actually looking at you. They're looking at someone they invented who happens to share your face. You can spend the rest of your life chasing more love, bigger love, louder love. It won't fix this. This was never a love problem. It's a recognition problem. Or you can stop performing for the people who love your shape and start paying attention to who actually pauses when you speak, who lets you change, who updates. Most people won't. Most people can't. There won't be many. There were never going to be many.